What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome. What up, Nick? What up, Joseph? All right, I'm going to try to stay on top of these claims. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Okay, we've got some spots coming down. What up, Rebecca? Rebecca, I've got 6 and 7 are yours. Can I put you in a different one other than 4? I got Michael in 2 and 4. I got Nick Stager in 3. I can get you. I definitely get you in one of those other spots if you're good with a different number. But 6 and 7, let me put you in those two now. Let's see. Okay, Rebecca, I got you in 6 and 7. Made it to Friday. 2, 3, and 4 were claimed. 6 and 7 were claimed, and then I got Rick Lehman 3 on Bowman Chrome. Gotcha, Rick. That Bowman Chrome price came down quite a bit, actually. I was excited to see that, man. We were breaking those at like $50 a spot. That got right up to about maybe like 49 or 50. I know we got up to 49, maybe 50. So it's kind of worked its way back down a little bit. I think they're 425 on blowout right now. So I rounded it up $5 to 43. All right. So let's see. Yep. So we got guys on the live fills. I did get some of the Topps Chrome today. So we paid for overnights, and we got 6 loose boxes and a sealed case. The case didn't land. I think they dropped it off at their UPS store late. And it didn't. I don't think it got picked up yesterday. It's still showing that it hasn't been picked up, so I'm thinking we're not going to get that till Monday. I did get 6 loose, so I've got 2 of the 6 loose on the table. The other 4 I've got available for the live fills. So again, should have that other case on Monday. Kind of banking on it, but yeah, I have 4 boxes available for live fills. So for those that are maybe new, so the live fills are just something that we like to do after the main break. So we'll have the 10-box break, which tell you what. Also, real quick, somebody give me a letter, A, B, or C. I've got 3 of these Jet collections left. A, B, C. Which one you guys like? Let you all pick the Jet collection box. And then Rebecca, is there another number I can get you instead of the 4? There it is, 8. Okay, got it. Nope, that's a B. Never mind. Rebecca's calling the B, so middle. Rebecca, can I get you a different number other than 4? Yeah, 2, 3, and 4 were claimed. I got you the 6, 7, but your third spot, 9. Got it. All right. Perfect. All right, so left side, spot 9. And then Jeff Bryant's going to grab 8. I got to make sure it wasn't a B. I didn't think that through. Jeff in spot 8. I'm assuming, Jeff, you're talking about Cosmic. If you meant Bowman, let me know. Roland grab in spot 4 on Bowman. Okay. Cosmic. Okay, cool, cool. All right. So yeah, guys, real quick for my new folks, I think we may have a couple new people on this one. The live fills are just something to do after the main break. So we've got our 10-box break here on the table. We're going to run that one, and then after that's done, if you guys want to do any additional breaking, I'm offering up two different options. They're both going to be singles, just single boxers. Random on Cosmic. Rebecca, that's your fourth spot, right? Your fourth spot will be a random. Let's see. Daniel's grabbing spot 1. I got one spot left on that first round because Rebecca's got one of them. Okay, perfect. Tell you what, we'll put you. You already got 6 and 7. We'll put you in the 10. Put you down here. Two up top, two in the middle, two in the bottom. There we go. All right, so 5. Last spot left on the first round. Again, I can do up to 4 rounds total on that. So, and I know Michael Sullivan messaged me. He's wanting to get a couple in each round, and so he'll pop in later. He'll be in here before we're ready to start running them. But perfect. Nick's grabbing 5. So I'm gonna stick him. I'm gonna put Michael in those spots. However, if there's any competition for those, I'll make sure that we don't put them in until you guys have gotten a chance to claim first. And then Nick got that 5 in there first, Joseph, but I'm about to put round 2 up on the screen. So Nick got the 5. Again, if you guys want to go ahead and start claiming spot numbers for the next round, I'm going to go ahead and start filling that one too. We've been clearing out my Cosmic inventory every day, so I'm anticipating we'll probably go through all 4 rounds. There will come a point where it starts to slow down. Probably going to be after this weekend, I would assume. Usually how that goes. We'll keep filling them, but it'll start slowing down to where we're just doing a couple rounds. But I will run these as long as you guys want to run them. Okay, so round 2, like I said, I know Michael Sullivan wants to grab a couple spots in there, but I'm going to give you guys a chance to, if you got numbers you want to grab, I'm going to give you guys a chance to get those first before I put them in. I don't want anybody to not get them in because, somebody's pre-claiming spots. Don't want anybody to feel that way. So no worries. Pass on it then. Okay, it sounds good, Joseph. Well, if you hang tight a minute, there it is. Okay, there's Michael. Stay on second. Round 2, you got 2 and 4 for Michael in round 2, 8 for Jeff Bryant on round 2 as well. There we go. And yeah, what I'll do, Michael, if you've got to bounce after this, no worries. I will, as we keep closing rounds, I'll give people a chance to get in. I'm not going to immediately throw you in 2 and 4, just in case somebody's waiting for a round to open up so they can claim 2 or 4. But if they get in there and get it quick, I'm going to give it to them. But if a few moments go by, nobody claims either one of those, I'll go ahead and put you down. If 2 and or 4 do get claimed, I'm going to let them take them. Once things kind of calm down for a second and everybody's had a chance to claim, I'll go ahead and throw you into 2 randoms, and then like I said, I'll keep putting you in 2 each round. But I'll put you in the 2 and the 4 if they're there for you. Let's see. Rebecca says random on 2. Just going to stick you right here in the middle. Put you on 6. There we go. All right. Perfect. Like I said, we'll keep chugging at it. So on those guys, do me a favor. Just make sure that when you guys go to send in payments, make sure you guys are using the PayPal info that I just now tagged here at the bottom of the screen. So as you scroll through the comments, that comment should stay pinned right there at the bottom. It's the same Venmo, same Cash App, same Zelle as for the main breaks. It's just the PayPal's different. It's that gold 188 at Yahoo. Just make sure we're taking PayPal payments go there, not to the regular JetBreakers PayPal. I can take a friends and family payment there, and that's the big thing is we want to make sure those are coming in as friends and family payments. Let's see what else. Today is the last day of the shipping cycle. So if you've been in any of my breaks this week from Monday through today, I don't remember if I worked Monday. I can't remember if I came in on Monday or not. I might not have been here. I can't. Did I take Monday off? Maybe I didn't. I think I've been here all week. I don't know. Anything from this week, Monday through Friday, I will, after this weekend, my sorter comes in on Monday and is going to get everything sorted. We sort everything on Monday. We get it all packaged up on Monday. I take it home with me, and then on Tuesday, while I'm running breaks, my wife helps me out with the shipping. She'll print all the labels. I think most of you guys know this already, so let's bridge this and just do it quick. We sort and package on Monday. We print all the labels and send you pictures on Tuesday. Drop everything off Wednesday morning. So that is the typical schedule. Now, Wednesday morning, I guess post office should still be open on Christmas Eve, right? I should be able to go drop those off. If nothing else, I can drop them in the box. So it may get delayed a little bit. Rebecca, I responded to your message about that, by the way. Let me know when your last day is there. So just heads up, it may slow the process down a little bit, but I think we should still be able to drop everything off, on schedule. So not expecting any changes. All right, let's get rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes. Good. Got them all here. Good luck, guys. And we're off. Somebody's got to keep me posted if we're still live when the fight starts. I'm guessing we probably will be. Wasn't really planning on watching, but if I was open, I was going to. But yeah, you guys can just keep me posted. Kyle Tucker, All Etch Adley, Grant McCrae, Ray Wave, John Kinsey Noel, Connor Norby, Sepia. I'm gonna sleeve all of the Sepias, Ray Waves, base refractors, second tier rookie, second tier first Bowmans. We'll sleeve all those after the break. The top loads we'll do as we go. Mike Tauchman, Brent Rooker, Ray Wave, Bobby Witt, and Miguel Vargas. I have a couple stacks of RCRs. The ones that were from yesterday's breaks and the day before's, they are all finished. They wrapped them up and brought them in just before we went live. I didn't want to slow down the going live time. So I was like, you know what? I'll message everybody their picks after the stream is done. Or if you've got one and you want me to show it to you here live on camera, I can. I've got them, again, they're right here. I can show you how you did, or I'll just message you picks after. Tyler Stevenson, Emmanuel Clase, Jace Young, Ian Happ, Refractor, and Nick Gonzalez, Sepia. Michael Waka, Brooks Lee, Fortune 15, Ray Wave, Matt Chapman, and Ke'Bryan Hayes. Jeremy Pena, Deshaun Kiersey, Acuna, Ray Wave, Drew Thorpe, and Tyler Locklear, Sepia. Seth Lugo, Fernando Tatis, Drew Romo, Refractor, Lars Nootbaar, and Jordan Alvarez, Sepia. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday, getting ready for the weekend. Christian Yelich, Connor Gillespie, Jose Ramirez, Prism, and Bryce Terang. That's an insert. Josh Lowe, Aaron Judge, Ray Wave, Pete Alonso, Nick York, Mark Vientos, Sepia. Added the third blaster in this one, mostly just to make the picture look a little better. It's a challenge getting those boxes to stack up well and making them look nice for the pick. I don't lay them flat, actually. I put them upright and stack them. And yeah, I needed another box. So all right, that's good. 10 boxes sounds better anyway. Chris Bassett, Will Wagner, Hunter Fiducia, Ray Wave, and Ke'Bryan Hayes. And after our retail pull from yesterday, I was totally okay with throwing a little extra retail in. These are like, it's like $1 a team to add blasters. Tarek Skubal, Xavier Edwards, JT Realmuto, refractor, Ty Madden, and O'Neal Cruz sepia. For those that missed it, we pulled a Nick Kurtz image variation rookie auto numbered to 25 out of the Bowman Mega yesterday. Hunter Renfroe, future stars Austin Wells, Deshaun Kiersey, Ray Wave, and Brandon Nimmo. David's like, great, yesterday. Just a break late. Stephen Kwan, Sagano rookie, Freeman Ray Wave, Kumar Rocker, and Gustavo Campero sepia. Gleyber Torres, Kodai Senga, Rhett Lauder, Daniel Schneemann refractor, and Devin Williams sepia. Come on, Tops. Lubob, Mason Wynn, Andrew Vaughn Prism, and Xander Bogaerts. Let's try it one more time on these blasters. That's it, man. Dude, I hear you, man. Threading the needle. Yeah, A's had a good break yesterday. Hopefully we can go back to back. Mark Vientos, Alec Boehm, future stars Bryce Terang, Teoscar Hernandez, Ray Wave, and Logan Webb sepia. Devin Williams, Iriarte, Aldegari Ray Wave, and Mason Miller. Jackson Churio, Francisco Lindor, Michael King refractor, Jackson Jobe, and Shea Langoliers. Come on, blasters. Give me something. Griffin Conine, Francisco Lindor, power players, Ray Wave, Tyler Gentry, and O'Neal Cruz. Jeff McNeil, Spencer Steer, Ray Wave, Ezekiel Tovar, Hunter Fiducia, and Trey Sweeney sepia. Logan Webb, Dylan Dingler, Connor Norby, refractor, Christian Walker, and Shane McClanahan sepia. And then last one from the blasters, Shane McClanahan, JT Realmuto, Trey Sweeney, Prism refractor, and Luis De Los Santos. A little slow on the blasters. We'll see if the Megas treat us a little nicer. Question for you guys. For Monday's break, I'm gonna write it up today before I leave, so I've got it ready Monday morning. Would anyone be interested in doing a case break of Topps Chrome Update Jumbo? It's come down quite a bit in price. I think it on release day it was like $7.50 a box. I think it's down over $100 a box right now. So I've actually got a pretty decent rate I can get on it. I know some of the debut patches have been pulled. Not all of them. There's still a lot. Most debut patches have not been pulled. I know the Kurtz got pulled, but is that something you guys would be interested in, or would you all rather me stick with the mixers, get some Cosmic mixed in? Let me know what you guys think. You'd be interested. So Jeff's down, Rebecca's down. That's the 3 auto, David. That would be a triple auto. I mean, it's still an expensive break, but it's nowhere near what it was. It's I have to I'm trying to think what it's like low sixes a box. It's an 8-box case. I mean, there'd be some expensive teams for sure, but like I said, it's down like over $100 a box from where it was. It is going to go back up. It's the same pattern it did last year. They came out high, they dropped down, and they just started climbing back up. So we're kind of in that trough right now where it's a good time to do it. If you get in on time, you be down. Okay, like I said, just trying to kind of gauge you guys and see if that's something y'all. Just seeing if it's something you guys would be interested in. If that's the case, I can get that all priced up and written, and Jacob's down. Okay. I would probably. I mean, you guys tell me. Would y'all rather see it as a PYT or a random? I was leaning towards PYT, but I mean, if everybody's like unanimously wants to do a random, then we could do random. But I was leaning PYT. All right, I got Yandy Diaz, Zach Cole, first Bowman laser. Dylan Dingler, red rookie. Worrell Solano, Aiden Johnson first, Cam Smith rookie, Chandler Simpson rookie, Noah Cameron, Henry Torres first, Harrison Castillo first, Bo Bichette, Trey Sweeney, Andrew Salas first laser. We'll take that one. Luke Dickerson first, Noah Schultz, Salvador Perez, Bryce Harper, Willie Adames, Alessandro De La Cruz first, Leo DeVries, Walker Bueller, Corbin Burns, Kyle Tucker, Bryce Bocher first, and Robert Hipwell first. That's the base packs. You guys like the randoms? Okay. If you guys want to do randoms, we can do randoms. I haven't done a random in a while. I should be able to make a random go. All right, fun packs. C-Rod, Chris Rodriguez, first Bowman. There we go, Tigers. On the Mega Detroit, that's Lee. Vlad, Aiden Johnson first, Matt Chapman, and Seiya Suzuki. Let me see what they're going for right now. It would definitely be jumbo if we're going to do it. A lot more bang for your buck on those. And they're down, of course. All right, we'll come back to them. I'll come back later. Try it again. Yeah, see, that is the downside, man, especially on a bigger one. Yeah, I mean, if it comes out to, $140, $150, like if it's a larger spot, it sucks that somebody's got to draw the cheaper teams on those. Purple. Now, granted, somebody's getting I'm wanting to say on a PYT, I think Leighton had the Dodgers at like $699. So $700 spot, and somebody got him for $150. So I mean, there's good sides, but yeah, dude, it sucks being on the other side of that. Christopher Polanco first, Christian Campbell, Illyrio Ferribus first, JJ Weatherholt, and first Bowman. Purple, nice, Cam. 174 out of 250. I know it's not a monster, but I'm dropping one for Cam. Joseph on his Yankees. There we go, bud. Nice hit out of the Mega. Ooh, dude, that's tough, man. That's tough. Oh, yeah, Jacob, we can do that. I've got yesterday I sold one of the rounds went to a personal. We cut it on stream. I can either cut it live or I can ship it sealed. Either way, totally fine. But I have one available now. I should have more on Monday. Your choice. But if you want one, let me know so I can take one of these off the table here right now. We're at $550 on them. Bought a jumbo from the LCS. Pulled the Roki debut to 5 and a triple auto to 5. Freeman, Alonso, and Vlad. Whew. Nice, dude. Wow. Nice, man. 5 on the left going to Mitchell. You got it, Mitch. Spot 5, left side. After Christmas? Yeah. Dude, we'll still have them. I can't guarantee any prices. Like, we charge market. So, the price goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. Like some of the stuff, what's it called? Bowman Chrome? Oh, they're back there. Bowman Chrome Hobby, which is what I have over here on the right side here for the live fills. I mean, those were $500 like 2 weeks ago. They're down to $430 or $425. Junior Caminero, Spencer Schwellenbach, Bobby Witt, Roland Strope first, and John Gill first. We'll take the Gill. So yeah, wherever they're at, that's wherever they're at when you're getting it. I had somebody get upset at me about that once. They same scenario where they said they were going to come back and get a box at some point. They came back like 2 weeks later asking to buy the box, and like the price had gone up on it by quite a little bit. I'm like, all right, well, this is where the price is at now. No, that's not. You said it was this price. I'm like, dude, I can't hold that though. Francisco Lindor, Fernando Tatis, Wyatt Langford, Bo Davidson first, and Roman Anthony. So now I always throw the disclaimer out now. Live and learn. Luis Angel Acuna, Cody Bellinger, Elorky Rodriguez first laser. There we go. Nate George first, and Ethan Salas. We'll take both of those. The Connor Griffin gold to 50. Just Jim. There you go. Nice, dude. Nice. That's a good time for it, too. He's going to be a hot one come spring. That's a good time to be getting his. He's going to be one of those next in line prospects. Is he still one on the list? He was at one point, right? Sandy Alcantara, Jackson Holiday, Kikuchi, David Sandlin first, Steven Martinez first. All right, Arozarena, Moises Marchand first, Kevin DeFranc first, red rookie Chad Patrick, and Diego Torres first laser. Another good one, Braves, David White. All right. Come on. Mega packs. Give me an auto. Bubba Chandler, Bobby Witt, Bryce Eldridge, rookie, and Kobe Mayo, rookie. One more. He is number one on the top one. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I knew he was. All right, we got color. Gabriel Davalillo first. Kyle Tucker, Shitaru Mori. We'll take that one. Johan De La Cruz first. And the color, Bryce Harper. 166 out of 299 for the Phils. Mitch Groff. Maury Mega. Gabe Davalillo Mega. And Big Harper Mega to $2.99. All right. To the hobbies. Let's do this. Put these off like that. We'll start off with update. Update hobby. Looking for debuts. Where they at? Dude, I want to pull a debut, man. It's one of those that I have not got to check off the list yet. 3 in Cosmic. You got it, Derek. All right, Derek in the 3. We got 4 spots left in what is up there as round 2. Liam Hicks, Trent Grisham, Prism Refractor, Matt Shaw, Night Terror, and Caden Dana, rookie debut. I did see the comment from the stream last night, Rebecca, about that Night Terror. So I took a screenshot of it to remind myself after the break. So I'll get that moved over. Appreciate you doing that. Cedric Mullins, Cam Smith, rookie. Rookie, Justin Turner. And top load the cam. Tommy Pham, Hayden Birdsong. Ooh, gold coming up. Gold lava. Grant Wolfram, rookie on the gold. It is a pitcher to 50. Zebby Matthews, rookie debut. Gold to 50 for the Twins. Closer mojo. Twins, Mitch. Oh, that reminds me. I need to, as I was going live, I was copying and pasting the link, and I realized that I forgot to update the list with that last spot claimed. Hold on, let me update that real quick, because if I don't, somebody's going to try to claim it. I just left the hole there. There we go. Saved. All right. One more random. Gotcha. Put you in there in a second. Matt Shaw debut. Carlos Duran. Jack Dreyer. Prism Refractor. Will Wilson. Can't talk all of a sudden. And Jacob grabbing the 10. You got it. And so Rebecca, I'm going to put you in the 9. There we go. So 1 and 7. Last 2 left in round number dos. Kobe Mayo debut. Matthew Boyd, Prism Refractor. Pico Armstrong, Night Terror. And Kyle Stowers. Cade Horton. Adrian Del Castillo debut. Chris Paddock, Refractor. Gage Workman. Jorge Soler. Christian Koss. Ryan Gusto Refractor, and Ellie. And Mitch grabbing spot 7. So down to just spot number 1 left. Will Smith, Freddie Freeman All-Star, Fortune 15 Freddie Freeman, and Tyler Callahan. And Tony says he'll hop in and take the 1 spot. All right. That closes us for round 2. I'll go ahead and throw round 3 up. So, guys, same deal. If you have to jump out of the stream, don't worry about sending payment just yet. I'm not checking them yet anyway. We'll check them after the main break, after the 10 box. So, I mean, if you can, feel free. Just make sure you're using that payment info at the bottom of the screen. Friends and family for the PayPal. That's the big thing. Just want to make sure they're all coming in friends and family payments, which means using that gold 188 for PayPal instead of the normal one. All right. I know Michael Sullivan wants 2 and 4. I'm going to give it just a second. If somebody was like waiting for it to open up, I didn't want to jump the line there, so we'll give it a second. If no claims, I'll put him in. And if somebody wants one of those, then I'll put him in one of the other numbers. Give him a random. Dude, it's always like that, Daniel. We talk about it like on the calls, like with all the breakers. Just kind of a reminder for everybody. Those of us that have been breaking for a while kind of know how this works. It's slow for about a couple weeks leading up to Christmas. Honestly, I think that's why they timed Cosmic to release when it did, just to kind of give it a little bit of a spark, because it's usually a little slow leading up to Christmas. Like a couple days before Christmas through like the first week of the year, it gets chaotic. Like people are done spending on on other people and they're ready to kind of turn to themselves. So it goes nuts. Alan Roden, Spencer Torkelson, Matt Gorski, Prism Refractor, and Ryan Fitzgerald. There was a point where at this point last year, like I said, just after Christmas, we were closing 2 rounds a day, every day of just about everything. 3 to 4 days a week, we were closing multiple rounds. Maverick Hanley, Ryan McMahon, Refractor, Aaron Chapman, and Brooks Lee debut. Logan Henderson, Austin Slater, Connor Thomas, Refractor, and Eric Wagman. Okay. Soren Lau, Tatis All-Star, Marcelo Mayer Fortune 15, and Tirso Ornelas. I'm going to go ahead and put Michael in 2 and 4. Wanted to give everybody a chance. There you go. That is round 3 kicked off. Jake Berger, Nick Kurtz debut, Blake Krim refractor, and Carlos Correa. Come on, man. Just one time, let me get a debut. Logan Evans, Eugenio Suarez refractor, Nick Kurtz power players, and Brad Lord. I think it's a very... No, it's not. It's a different number on update. I think that's the first time I've looked on in the back for the numbers on update. That is a very different number. Yeah, 5,500. Nice, easy one to remember. All right, come on, come on. Zach Veen, rookie debut. Victor Mesa, Hunter Goodman All-Star, and Shane Bieber. Where are you, Auto? Ramon Laureano, Cade Horton debut. There's the auto. Max Meyer, auto's purple. Rookie. Braxton Ashcraft, 228 out of 250, going to the Pirates. Sam. Sam with the Pirates. Gets the auto in this one. Rookie ink, Braxton Ashcraft. Tyler Locklear, color coming. Marcelo Mayer debut. Nick Kurtz, 35th. And Jonathan Aranda, 167 out of 199 for the Rays. And the Rays were also Sam. So Sam going back to back. Top load all these Kurtz's. Big Amish. Luke Keyshaw debut. Willie McIver. Zach Veen refractor. Isaac Paredes. Luis Angel Acuna. William Abreu refractor. Power players Juan Soto and Chandler Simpson debut. Last pack from the debut hobby. Bobby Barrels. James Wood debut. Edwin Diaz All-Star and Yaramil Geraldo for rookie. Oops, wrong stack. I'll try to keep them all grouped together, make it a little life a little easier for my sorter. All right, let's hit Cosmic. So fresh batch of 6 just came in today. Does anybody know if the Lunars are red wrappers again? Because I've been keeping an eye out. I did see somebody post their hits from a Lunar box, but I couldn't tell. Like, they didn't mention anything about the wrapper colors. Are they red again this year? Anybody know? Salvador Perez, Trey Sweeney, Aaron Judge, E.T., and Trey Turner. I think they are. Somebody had mentioned VIP was opening the box before they started auctioning the teams so that if they pulled a red, they would know and the spots would go for more, which is a dirty move. Speaking of red, dude, that's our first red yet out of Cosmic. Nice. Tarek Skubal, Sagano, Giancarlo Stanton, and that is a red Not an auto. Freddie Peralta, Brew Crew. 2 of 5. Let me get one for the color. Nick Stager. Peralta, red to 5. Nice. Very nice. Stephen Kwan. Adley Rutschman, Nucleus. Star Clusters. This is all Mets, Lindor, and Soto. Soto on the base as well. If we do get one of these star clusters that has different teams, most of them are same team, but there are a couple on the checklist that are different teams for each player. We always go left to right, or if it's a vertical, we go top down. So whoever's on the left side, that's where the card will go. If it's numbered, autoed, relic, anything other than base, we'll random it, unless somebody owns the majority of the card, at which point it's their card. We only random it if nobody owns 51%. Orelvis Martinez, Chris Sale, Jackson Jobe, and Isaac Paredes. Brent Rooker, Jacob Wilson, rookie. Lightspeed Otani, Royce Lewis. Come on. Let's get one of those boxes. Give me some more. Skeens, Luis Arias, Juan Soto, Refractor, PCA. Julio, Max Scherzer, Jacob Wilson, rookie, ET, Clayton Kershaw. Cosmic has a tendency of doing that, man. There's a lot of those just loaded up boxes with Cosmic where it's like you may hit some rough boxes and all of a sudden it's like, bang, they make up for it all in one. Vlad, Alan Roden, Edwin Diaz, Will Warren. Robert Hassel, Ben Williamson, Ultraviolet Beam, Yamamoto, and Jose Ramirez. Isaac Collins, Jackson Merrill, Shohei Ohtani, E.T., Gunnar Henderson. Victor Mesa, Denzel Clark, Tyler Locklear, and Machado, 167 out of 199. Padres, Michael Shinky. Corbin Carroll. James Wood, rookie. Andrew McCutchen and Justin Henry Malloy. Dylan Cease, Marcus Semien, Lightspeed Acuna, Ellie De La Cruz. Come on, come on. Auto or planetary? Or Constellation. I'd definitely take another one of those. A Rosarina, Yamamoto, Drew Romo, and Luis Angel Acuna. Drake Baldwin. A second Nucleus, Kumar Rocker. Die cut launched into orbit. So Reggie Jackson. Got a vet. Thomas Sajasi. Let's leave both of those after. Bo Bichette, Chase Dollander, Ultraviolet Beam Churio, and Mookie Betts. Come on, man. Come on, give me one. Yordan Alvarez, Jhonkensy Noel, Ultraviolet Beam Luis Angel Acuna, and Lawrence Butler. A lot of these boxes, the really good stuff ends up coming in at the very bottom. I can't tell you how many times it comes in like the last, 2-3 packs of the box. Ezekiel Tovar, Nacho Alvarez, Andrew McCutchen, Refractor, and Kobe Mayo, base rookie. Sleeve both of those. Come on, come on. Edgar Cuero, Braxton Ashcraft, Jung-Hoo Lee. That is a short print. That's a Starfractor. Giants. That is Jeremy Burns. Let me drop one for the short. And then Carlos Rodriguez. I know, again, not a monster, but it is short. Jung-Hoo Lee. Adley, Kumar Rocker, Mike Trout, E.T., and Seiya Suzuki. Let's try that again. Second Cosmic. All right, come on. That's a gold. Kumar Rocker, Byron Buxton, E.T. Acuna. It's a gold auto. Rookie auto. It's going to be to 50. Good luck, guys. Ben Rice. There we go. Nice. Ben Rice, rookie auto, going to the Yankees. Joseph Peters. There we go. Nice one, Joseph. Ben Rice, clean sig, too. 42 out of 50. Caught his jersey number for 1 day a year. Nice hit, dude. First pack, too. Corbin Carroll, James Wood, base rookie, David Festa, and Dustin Harris, 91 out of 99. Yeah, we can grade it for sure. Yeah, anything you guys pull in the breaks that you want to have graded, just let me know. I can walk that over to the grader's desk. It's $9 for next day grading on the RCR, next business day. I have yesterday's right here. One of the rare times where we didn't get it done next day, they had something come up, and I have the ones from day before. They're all right here. I got a big stack of them. I can tell you your grade if you want. Otherwise, I'm going to message after. I got them put on my desk just before I went live, so I didn't want to slow down the process of getting live. Figured, I'll message them out afterwards. Or if you guys just can't wait, I'll let you know now. Let's see. So RCR for Joseph. On Rice. Edgar Cuero, Braxton Ashcraft, Garrett Crochet, Refractor, Colton Cowser. I do have a few. If you guys have gotten any RCRs in the last week, do me a favor. If you guys haven't sent for those, go ahead and send those over. I'm gonna have to reach out to. I've got a handful of people that I gotta do a better job at following up on getting those payments sent in. Cameron Meisner, Javier Baez, Jose Ramirez, and Mackenzie Gore. Andrew McCutcheon, Dylan Cease, Ultraviolet Beam, Cade Horton, Aaron Nola. Rich, can't wait. Rich, I got it right here. Hold on. I know which one you want to see. Freddie Freeman, Griffin Conine, Lou Bob, Nucleus, and Chase Medrith. Rich wants to see this one. Dude, so sick. So sick. So we pulled this on release day and got it RCR. This was one from the Wednesday batch that we didn't quite have done yesterday. So just got it put on my desk today. But Paul Skeens, Constellation. It's 1 in 5 cases to pull one of these constellations. So it's like 1 in 40 boxes. And, man, he pulled a good one too. Skeens. That's the one, bud. Here, I'm going to, if you want to screenshot it just to have it, there it is. You can crop the fingers out. Just a nasty one, man. Riley Green, Caden Dana, Ultraviolet Beam, Cam Smith, and Spencer Strider. Yeah, we were trying to come up with what a comp would be on that. I mean, I'm thinking around 2K. That was what I came up with. I got a gold coming up here to 50. Marcus Semien, Drake Baldwin, rookie, Freddie Peralta, and Stella Nova, Julio, 43 out of 50. Let's go. Michael Shingy with the M's. 43 out of 50. Stella Nova short print. Gold. Nice, dude. Nice. We created a bunch of those. Variety of grades on those. The Kurtz was also a gold. That dimed as well. Nice hit, bud. Nice hit. Good box so far, man. Gold auto and a gold Selenova. Bo Bichette, Chase Dollander, Lightspeed Acuna, Mason Wynn. I don't think they have, Jacob. Not yet. We're waiting for you. Speaking of, there's your red. Base card. Hunter Green, Ryan Bliss, Mick Abel, and we got a white hole. J-Ram. Jose Ramirez, white hole. These are one every, 3 or 4 boxes. Something like that. Yeah, we pulled a bunch of base. I don't think we pulled anything too crazy. Of course, we'll do the recap here after the last few boxes. Moises Ballesteros, Jackson Holiday, Rhett Lauder rookie, and Kyle Manzardo. Alex Bregman, Ben Rice, Matt Shaw, E.T., and Chandler Simpson rookie. Kyle Tucker, Connor Norby, Lightspeed, Lou Brock, Mike Trout. That is round 3 of Cosmic up there on the live fills, by the way. If anybody's looking to pop into one. Ronald Acuna, Brooks Lee, Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Raleigh. We also have over there on the other side there, Bowman Chrome Hobby. That box it was 500 just like 2-3 weeks ago. It's down to 425. I rounded it up to 430. So $43 a spot. We got 2 spots down in that one. See if we can get that one going too. O'Neal Cruz, Justin Verlander, Mike Piazza launched into orbit, and Nick York, base rookie. Dylan Dingler, Fernando Tatis, Star Clusters, all Padres, Tatis, Machado, and Merrill, and then Cody Bellinger. Come on, let me get another one here at the end. Logan Webb, Corey Seager, Adley Rutschman, Refractor, and Christian Walker. Let's get a planetary to close out this box. Wyatt Langford, Max Muncy, rookie, Ultraviolet Beam Jackson, Merrill, and Shota. Cam Smith, rookie, Francisco Alvarez, Corbin Carroll, Francisco Lindor. J-Dom, Chase Petty, C.J. Abrams, and Drew Thorpe. All base in that last one. Not bad, man. Not bad. So we got a red to 5. We got a gold auto. We got a gold Stellanova. Got some good ones. All right. Bowman Chrome. Hobby. See if we can find a GPK. Out of all the boxes we've done, I have pulled a grand total of 1. I was way overdue to get one, but now I'm overdue for another one. Ketel Marte, Jazz Chisholm, Drake Baldwin rookie, Carlos LaGrange. That is a first Bowman mini diamond for the Yankees. Dylan Dingler, Pulsar to 399 rookie. Adios, Cags. Kevin DeFranc first. Moises Marchand, Roland Strope first, and Dejean Macarez first. Blake Snell, Hayden Birdsong, Roki Sasaki, rookie. Cade Horton, rookie. David Cornell, first Bowman, shimmer. Fernando Tatis, adios. Marco Dingus, first. Jose Anderson, first. Christopher Suero, first. And Johan De La Cruz, first. Not sure when you stepped away, so I don't know. I'm not sure how much you missed, Rebecca. We got a Ben Rice rookie auto, gold to 50 out of Cosmic. We got a red to 5 out of Cosmic. Who was the red to 5 again? That was Peralta, Freddie Peralta, Brewers. And then we got a Julio Stella Nova gold to 50. Those are the big highlights out of Cosmic. Max Muncy, Dylan Cruz rookie, Marcelo Mayer red rookie. Nick Kurtz meteoric rise. Zach Cole, 152 out of 499. Going to the Stros. That is Houston, Rebecca. Roman Anthony, Melt Mashers. Brian Cortesia first. Johnny Severino first. Will Taylor first. And Luis Pena. There's Cole. Put all these Kurtzes in plastic. Otani, Ezekiel Tovar, Mick Abel, red rookie. Max Volume, Quinn Matthews. Steven Marinez first. David Sandlin first. Ethan Salas. Nate George first chrome. Gonna be an extra auto. Oh, yes, bonus auto. First up, Matt Chapman is 83 out of 299. Giants. Frisco was Jeremy Burns. Adele Amador, Melt Masters. And the extra auto, first Bowman, base auto, Trevor Harrison. So Harrison, Rays, that's Sam. It's a little something on that up there that might wipe down. I'll let you mess with that. Usually like a microfiber cloth, dry microfiber cloth, usually take it right out. So on a break that by its nature just didn't have a lot of autos, we've already gotten 2 extras. Two extras and both from Hobby. George. And Chapman. Kyle's going to grab 5 and 7 on the left side. You got it, bud. I like the set first. Jake Mangum. Trey Turner, Christian Yelich, Roman Anthony, John Gill first, Talon Serrano first, Michael Corrett first. It came to the league, James Wood, we'll take that one. And then the green's not the auto. Yanni Severino, 53 out of 99 for the Pirates. Sam. And base auto, Devin Fitzgerald. That's not a bad one. Rangers, they were up there till the end. Robert Renaud came in and grabbed them. They do, actually, Jeff. They do wipe them down. I mean, they don't put anything on them. They don't use any kind of like cleaner. They do use a microfiber so that if there's like fingerprints or just dust, they do wipe that down. And before they knock something for surface, they do attempt to see if it wipes off. Which I love that they do that. Remember when I first started submitting to PSA, that was one of the things that everybody warned about. They're like, man, clean your cards because they aren't going to touch them. If you have a fingerprint on it, that fingerprint's getting graded. But no, they actually do wipe them down. Yep, sounds good, Roland. You're good for it, bud. Yeah, but so Kyle, like I said, though, a lot of places don't. I know, I mean, from when I first started, that was the warning that I always got with PSA was like wipe them down because if you submit it with a fingerprint, it's getting graded with a fingerprint. But I mean, I've watched them do it here. Like they do wipe them down. Again, they're not going through and like putting what's the like turtle wax or like a product or anything on it. They're not cleaning the card, but they will wipe it. Kumar Rocker, Nick Kurtz, base rookie, Julian Barreto first, Bryce Eldridge, Alessandro de la Cruz first, Juniker Caceres first. Oh, dude, I've heard people do that. I've seen people show the cards where they got a 9. And granted, like they don't tell you why it graded the way it did. So, I mean, I guess you don't know that it was because of the fingerprint. But like you can see the print on the card. It came to the league: DeVries, Alex Bregman, Tarek Skubal. And the blue, first Bowman auto, another Ray, Worrell Solano. 37 out of 150, Sam. Double dipping. Rays with 2 out of 3 autos in this box. One was a bonus, though. That is on the blue. 8 and 9, 1 and 10. You guys got them. Andrew, I've got your grades from yesterday. Let me know if you want me to show you on screen or if you want me to just message you privately, bud. I got them sitting right here. They came in just before I went live. Also, hold tight, guys. I got one more box. Matt grabbing 3 on the left, 8 on the right. Got him. All right, down to the repack. Guys, make sure if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys are getting the text message. If you look down here at the bottom of the screen, if you text the word baseball to this number at the bottom, 833-448-0185, I send out a text message about 15 minutes before every break that I post, just letting you guys know exactly what's about to drop that day, the description, the picture, all of the team pricing, and the exact time that I'm going to be posting the break. I send that out again about 15 minutes before I post. So if you want to get those messages, letting you guys know what's about to drop, just text baseball to that number. Just one word, baseball. You can opt out anytime by texting the word stop, but keep in mind if you want to get it back going again, you'll get an auto reply when you text stop that, okay, you won't get any more messages. If you want to receive message again, text start or unstop. So it says that in the message, but I see people all the time that like text baseball after they had done stop, and it's like, it doesn't work that way. I wish it did. I've argued with them. That's how that program works. But yeah, just a heads up. Let's see. Kyle's grabbing 6 to close out the left. Let me update this. Yeah, you'll probably want to get those messages for Monday. I am leaning towards lining up a case break on Monday. I threw a feeler out earlier and got some positive responses from it, but looking to do a case break of Topps Chrome Update Jumbo. So Update Jumbo has come down in price quite a bit, like over $100 a box. It debuted at like $750, and I think it's down to like low sixes. It's still an expensive box, but it's a lot more affordable, and it's taking the exact same path that it took last year, where it started off high, it dipped down, and then it rose back up over time. Just as they start getting cut up, it starts to climb. Especially when you get some chasers that just haven't been pulled and a lot of the product's been open. So this is a really good time to do that. I want to sneak it in there before the price jumps back up. So I'm looking at lining a case break. I think most of the people who were responding were pro random team. But again, let me know in the chat here if anybody says, yeah, I like it. No, I don't. I'd prefer random. I prefer PYT. Love hearing feedback from you guys. All right, let me just copy and paste that list real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and throw the last round I have up. I got 4 boxes. My case didn't show up, but my 6 loose did. We did 2 in the break. That leaves me 4 for live fills. We just closed round 3. There's the last round up on the screen. Mitch be down for a random. Okay. It seems like that's what most people are for, is a random on that one. I mean, it's still an expensive break, but it's nowhere near what it was. Like I said, it's dropped significantly. Like the price on a case has dropped by like $800. Yep, Sam, I just put it on the screen. That's the last one I got. Okay, Rebecca's grabbing a random. Sam's grabbing 10. So Rebecca, put you right in the middle. All right, I got a raw one. Good luck, guys. It's just our in-house repack. I only got a couple of them left. They're working on Multiverse, the next Multiverse series. I'm not sure when that's coming out. They've got some people taking some time off for the holidays, so I'm not sure if they'll have it before the end of the year. That's a thick card. For baseball, that's a real thick card. Dude, it's got rounded corners, too. This might be a plate. I think it is. Oh, dude. That is a plate. Cubbies. Derek Lee, 1 of 1 patch auto printing plate. Jeff Bryant on the Cubbies. Dude, that's really cool, man. That is out of... Looking for it. Hold on. The White Whale. Dude, that's really cool. What is this out of? It's 2027. No, it's 2017. It's an older one. Not from a specific game, event, or season. TTAR. Triple threads. What am I don't know why I should just look at the front of the card. It's triple threads. Yeah, 2017 triple threads. Cubs always kill him. I don't pick him. Dude, that's how it works, man. That's for sure. It's exactly how that works. I hear you, man. All right. So here, let me give you guys the recap from the break. Let's see. And then again, if anybody needs a, if anybody wants to know what they got on any of the raw card reviews that we had over the last 2 days, let me know because I got them all right here. I'm going to send them out in pictures after the break. So if you want to just wait till it comes private, that's fine too. But if you don't, I can flash it on screen for you. All right, here's what we have. And also, if you guys want to go ahead and drop payments for the live fills, I'll read. If you need a total, I'll read through the rounds for you. I'm gonna read through them right after this, or after I go through these. But yeah, this is a good point to go in there and drop payments. Nick Kurtz, rookie. John Gill, first Bowman. It came to the league. James Wood, Yanni Severino to 99. Matt Chapman to 299. Nate George, first Chrome. Meteoric Rise. Nick Kurtz. Zach Cole to 499, first Bowman. Refractor. Dylan Dingler to 399. Carlos LaGrange, mini diamond, first Bowman. J. Ram White Hole. Stella Nova, Julio to 50, nasty card. James Wood, base rookie. Dustin Harris to 99. Young Hoo Lee, star fractor. James Wood, base rookie. Manny Machado to 199. Freddie Peralta, red to 5. Nick Kurtz on the 35th anniversary. Jonathan Aranda to 199. Power players, Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz, rookie debut. I top-loaded all the Kurtzes. Zebby Matthews to 50, gold lava. Cam Smith, base rookie. Bryce Harper to 299. Davalillo, first mega. Shotaro Mori, first mega. Diego Torres, first laser. Nate George, first chrome. Alorki Rodriguez, first laser. John Gill, first chrome. Cam Schlittler, first purple mega to 250. Chris Rodriguez, first mega. And Andrew Salas, first laser. Worrell Solano, first Bowman blue auto to 150. Devin Fitzgerald, first auto. Trevor Harrison, first auto. Ben Rice, we're going to RCR this one out of Cosmic to 50. Gold rookie auto. Nice Rice. Braxton Ashcraft to 250. Purple rookie auto. And then out of the Jet collection, Derek Lee, first one of one. Sorry, from 2017. Triple threads. Nice plate. And that is the break. All right. Last card saved, which has happened many times. Dude, that does happen a lot. Where the last card comes out and hits somebody that just hadn't hit anything the whole time. That's my James Clement special. He does that a lot. Dude, honestly, Cosmic's graded pretty well. I mean, for the most part, it's graded pretty well. So, yeah, I mean, if you want me to have them take a look at it, let me know. I mean, when you say worth grading, people ask me that a lot, and I don't know what they mean. So there's two ways that you can interpret that question, and I never know which way the intention is. Is it worth grading as in, like, is that a good card that, you know, would be nice to have graded? Or, like, does it look clean enough that it should be submitted because you think it might get a good grade? So I'm not sure which one you mean. It's a good card, for sure. Let me see. You can kind of glance it. The thing about these, though, is surface is where it's really going to live or die. On these chrome finish cards. Paper cards, surface is usually great. It's usually edges and corners on the softer stock stuff. On these, edges and corners are typically a lot better condition. It is usually surface, and that is a lot harder to just glance at and look. Centering and surface are the two big ones. Centering's not bad. It's a little tight on the right. Just a little. I don't know if it's enough to hurt it. Probably the best spot to look right there. I mean, it's a little off-centered. Like I said, I don't know if it's bad enough that it's going to knock it. I'd tell you this, man. For $9, I'd find out. They're usually pretty tight with PSA. All right. Here, I'm going to hop out of the chat for 1 second. I'm going to go check some payments. Nick, if you want me to RCR that one, let me know and I'll pull it to the side. But I'm out of the chat for just a minute. Hang tight. And like I said, if anybody needs me to total them up, let me know. So we got 3 rounds closed. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let me get back in here for just a second. Take the chance? Yeah, we can do it. I'll pull it for you. Whoops, sorry, guys. Wasn't ready for that yet. Hold on. I'm going to put Michael Sullivan in 2 and 4. He told me he'd be down for spots 2 and 4 in every break. I told him I'd give people a chance. If somebody's waiting for the next round to open up so they can grab that specific number, I didn't want to not give them a chance. Become a germaphobe. That's no good. I've tried to do the gloves. I don't know. I've got big hands. And I don't know, I feel like my hands get sweaty. I can't handle the cards as well with the gloves. I don't know. I don't like doing it. Yeah, I'm not a glove fan. I wash my hands before we start. I try to keep them dry, keep them clean. Short of like scratching my face is about the only thing. I try really hard to hold that back. If you see me scratch my face, I can't hold it. All right. Let's see. All right, let me get back in here. Again, out of the chat for just a second. All right, I have got Derek, I've got yours. Let me find you. Which one are you in? There you are. All right, Derek, you're good. Let's see. Kyle, I've got you for 3. There's 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. Nick, I've got you for 2. There's 1. And there's 2. Daniel Martinez, I've got you for 1. Let's see, Rebecca, I've got you for 2, 6. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. And 6. Cool. Got those. And then Jacob DeVelvis, I've got you for 1. There you are. Tony, I've got you for 1. All right, Jeff Bryant, I've got you for a pair. There's 1. There's 2. Mitch, I've got you for a pair. One, 2. Okay, let me send Michael a message here real quick. I got Michael for 6 here. Just finished the main break. About to start running the live fills. You with 2. Okay. Shane Baz traded. O's. There we go. All right. Let's see who else we got. So I think I forgot. I told you I was going to read through them. I think I forgot. So I've got in round 1, I've got Daniel Martinez, Michael Sullivan, Nick Stager, Michael Sullivan, Nick Stager, Rebecca, Jeff Bryant, Rebecca. We're good in round 1's all paid up except Michael. I just sent him the message. Round 2, Tony Bem in spot 1, Michael Sullivan's in spot 2, Derek Marquez in spot 3, Michael Sullivan's in 4, and then Mitchell Groff in 5, Rebecca's in 6, Mitch is in 7, Jeff Bryant's in 8, Rebecca's in 9, Jacob DeVelvis is in 10. Again, other than Michael, that one's all good to go. And then for round 3, I've got Dwayne in spot 1, Michael Sullivan's in 2, Matt Thompson in 3, Michael Sullivan 4, Kyle's in 5, 6, and 7, Andrew Kersey's in 8 and 9, Dwayne Bowman in spot number 10. And then here, let me just refresh this real quick. Okay, Dwayne, I've got your 2. I think I forgot to check that off earlier, but your 2 are good. And then, man, didn't mean to close that tab. Reopen, close tab. All right, guys, bear with me just one more second. All right, here, I'm going to message, I'm going to tag these guys here real quick. So, round 3. Actually, you know what? Here, well, I'm not worried about either one of those guys. They might be holding off to see if we close round 4. 1 and 2 are good. Let's go ahead and get 1 and 2 going. All right. I got 4 boxes. Somebody give me a number. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one you guys like for the first round here? All right, first number I got was 2. 2's first one I got. So box 2. 1 and 2. All right. Let's see. Let me grab my random. Should have it all set. There we go. Looks good. And then there's the list. All right, well, let's bring this on screen. And there we go. All right, so again, Daniel Martinez in spot number 1. Michael Sullivan's in 2. Nick Stager's in 3. Michael Sullivan's in 4. Nick Stager's in 5. Rebecca's in 6 and 7. Jeff Bryant's in 8. Rebecca's in 9 and 10. And then here's our random 2025 Topps Cosmic Chrome 1 box triple random. This is live fill number 1 for today, 12/19. 5 times on the randomizer. Diamondbacks down to Nationals. 30 total teams on the list. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, that 5th and final random, that's the one that we're going to stick with. Whoever ends up in, or sorry, after 5 rounds, I'm going to take that randomized list. I'll copy and paste it. I'll drop it next to your all's names, and then I'm going to move the columns over so that if you're in spot 5, you'll get all the 5s, 5, 15, 25. Spot 6 will take all the 6s, 6, 16, 26, so on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after the buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we will go ahead and get started. So best of luck. 5 times. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Padres. Down to the Jays. Copying. Pasting. go. So Daniel Martinez, I got you with the Padres, Mets, and Astros. Michael Sullivan with the A's, the Nats, and the Diamondbacks. Nice set there in the 2. Nick Stager, Rangers, Cardinals, and Tigers. Michael Sullivan, Red Sox, Braves, and Cubs. That's a good set. Nick Stager with the Phillies, Rockies, and Pirates. Rebecca with the O's, Yankees, and Marlins. Also Angels, White Sox, and Royals. Jeff Bryant, Dodgers, Rays, and Twins. Rebecca with the Giants, Mariners, Guardians, as well as the Brewers, Reds, and Jays. So if there's any trades, now's the time. Just gonna move some of these cards to the back table real quick. All right, here we go. All right, last call on trades. All right, take a screenshot if you need it. About to pull that down. Yeah, Derek, if we get a big one, I'll pull it for you, bud. Yeah, I'll pull it aside. Oh, actually, hang on. That reminds me. Hang on, I got to grab that red. 1 second. All right, let's see. Grabbing that Peralta for Nick. RCR for Nick. And the Freddie Peralta. There we go. All right. Matt, we are closed on round 3, bud. Just when you get a second, man. Yep, we're starting them now. We still have round 4 open. So we got 3 spots down on round 4. That round 4, by the way, is my last box available. So I have 4 boxes that I can do today. We closed the first 3. That one over here on the side is the last one left. We've also got we are also 3 spots down on a Bowman Chrome hobby. If anybody wants to switch it up and go with Bowman Chrome, but yeah, I think I had rounds 1 and 2 were all paid up. But yeah, Matt, I had you for 1 spot in round 3. And I've got Andrew Kersey for a pair of spots in round 3. And other than that, we're all paid up. So no rush. Like I said, doing 1 now. And plus, you guys are both good for it anyway. I'm not worried about either one of y'all. All right. Round 1. Here we go. Good luck, guys. Just sent? Okay, perfect. Thank you, sir. Right, let's see. There it is. Got it, bud. Thank you, sir. Yeah, so I checked a few minutes ago. I think you sent while we were randoming. All right, Matt, cross you off. Good to go. Then do we? Okay, cool. All right, let's see the red packs. Yeah. I'm assuming the lunar box is going to be red again. We'll know. We'll know the first pack in. If it's not. All right, here we go. Good luck, folks. Andrew McCutcheon, Dylan Cease, Marcus Semien, Christian Yelich. Got a bunch of base packs in here. Rhett Lauder, Kyle Tucker, Thomas Harrington Refractor, and Mike Trout. Sleeve as we go here. Also here, let me print that list real quick. They are red. You've seen one. Okay, cool. I was wondering about that. I saw one. I saw the results of one. Like I saw the cards that they were posting, but they didn't mention anything about the packs. So I figured they were in red packs again, but didn't have that confirmed yet. Connor Norby, O'Neill Cruz, Tarek Skubal, E.T., Nick York. Good. So we know what we're looking for. Drake Baldwin, Bo Bichette, Marcelo Mayer, Lightspeed, and Aaron Shunk. They're really going to put all the inserts upside down. Chase Dollander, Trey Sweeney, Nucleus. Bryce Harper, we got a Stars in the Night. Roki. There we go. Dodgers, Jeff Bryant. That's the best centered one I've seen yet. That one's actually centered well. Most of these have been off-centered. They're usually tight on this right side. That's good centering, though. Nice, bud. Yeah, for sure. I was hoping you'd say that. Want to see how it does. All right, one short print down. Let me see a planetary. Ooh, orange. Orange on a die cut. Justin Verlander. Those die cuts have autos, too. Shota. Wyatt Langford. Launched into orbit. Francisco Lindor. Color match. Orange Ray Wave for the Mets. That is going to Daniel Martinez in the 1. Number on the front? Yeah, it is on the front. 23 out of 25. I got you, bud. We got you. Nice one, Daniel. Lindor, orange color match, Ray Wave. Launched into orbit die cut. Good start. Good box so far. Keep them coming. Let me get a couple more. Max Muncy, J-Dom, Jackson Holiday, Lightspeed, and Drew Thorpe. Not Andrew. Edgar Cuero, Braxton Ashcraft, Jackson Churio, E.T., Teoscar Hernandez. Cameron Meisner, Javi Baez, Freddie Freeman, and Matt Shaw, rookie. Gold. There we go. Come on. Good box so far. Zach Veen, Roki, rookie. Ultraviolet Beam, Ben Rice. Gold to 50, Tarek Skubal. 26 out of 50 going to the Tigres. Tigers were Detroit. Nick in the 3. There you go, Nick. Here we go. Good color in this one. Aaron Judge, Jeremy Pena, Manny Machado, and Lou Bob. Boy, an auto would really set this box off right. Griffin Conine, Riley Green, Ultraviolet Beam, Chase Dollander, and Nolan Arenado. Caden Dana, Hunter Green. Speaking of green, got a green coming. Mark Vientos, green to 75 is going to be Edwin Diaz. More Mets, 59 out of 75. Daniel not done yet. Edwin Diaz, green to 75. A lot of color in this one. A lot of boxes we get like one numbered. That is the third for us. All under 100. Logan Gilbert, 75 and under. Nacho Alvarez, Nick Kurtz, ET, and resigns. Michael Sullivan with the A's. Adley, Kumar Rocker, Denzel Clark, Refractor, Bobby Witt. Ryan Bliss, Alex Bregman, Dalton Rushing, Marcelo Mayer, ET. Ben Rice, rookie. Ronald Acuna, Brooks Lee, rookie, and Jorbit Vivas, rookie. 3 more packs. Come on. Let's top this box off. Corbin Carroll, James Wood, base rookie. River Ryan, rookie. And Star Clusters, Christian Campbell, Marcelo Mayer, all Red Sox. Top load the wood for the Nats. It's Michael Sullivan. Good welcome back start. Absolutely, bud. Absolutely. More color. Chase Petty, C.J. Abrams, Ketel Marte, and Matt Olson. 11 out of 199 for the Bravos. And Atlanta was Michael Sullivan in the 4. I tell you, this is a lot of color for one box. And the last one, Shohei Ohtani, Dylan Dingler, Wilyer Abreu, Star Clusters, Griffey, Ichiro, and Rodriguez. Nice one for the M's. All right. So recapping that one, we had James Wood for the Nats, Nick Kurtz, ET, insert. And then Matt Olson to 199, Edwin Diaz to 75, Tarek Skubal to 50, launch into orbit die cut Francisco Lindor to 25. And we're going to RCR the Roki Sasaki Stars in the Night. Yeah, Rebecca, that was a tough one. It was a good box. We got a lot of, like I said, a lot of color in that one. And man, we missed you on all of them, didn't we? You had some good teams too. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully I can get you on this next one. All right. Someone give me a number 1, 2, or 3. We're about to do round 2. Appreciate you, Daniel, bud. See you on the next one, man. We'll be back on Monday with a case break, I think. There we go. 3. Okay, I was going to say I can't do 5. I can do 3. 1 and 2, 3 on the bottom. For a little better luck on this one. All right, bringing this on screen. Sorry, I forgot to delete those. All right, I got Tony Bem in the 1, Michael Sullivan in 2, Derek Marquez in 3, Michael Sullivan in 4, Mitch Groff's in 5, Rebecca's in 6, Mitch Groff's in 7, Jeff Bryant's in 8, Rebecca's in 9, Jacob DeVelvis in number 10. I overshot it. There it is. All right. Here's round 2. 2025 Topps Cosmic Chrome 1 box triple random live fill number 2 for today, 12/19. 5 times on the randomizer, 30 teams on the list. Diamondbacks down to Nats, 5 times on the randomizer. Wait. You said not spots in live, 6-7. Okay, if any, yeah, Rebecca and Jeff, if either of you guys were trying to claim spot numbers, clarify that for me. Jeff said not spots in live. I'm okay. I got you. Just the 6-7. Okay. And Rebecca, I just realized that might have been what your 5 comment was. Okay, cool. I'm gonna assume that none of those were spot claims for round 4. If they were, just repost it. All right, you guys know the drill. Copy and paste them, move them over. If you have spot 5, you get all the 5s. If you have spot 6, you get the 6s. We'll give you a trade window right after. Here we go. I'm getting lazy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got Giants down to Padres. Copy. And paste. Go. All right, Tony with the Giants, Nats, and Cubs. Michael Sullivan with the Tigers, Diamondbacks, and Yankees. Derek Marquez with the Rockies, Reds, and Braves. Michael Sullivan, Red Sox, Rangers, and Guardians. Mitch Groff with the Angels, Marlins, and Brewers. Rebecca with the O's, Rays, and Phillies. Mitch Groff with the Royals, Mets, and A's. Jeff Bryant, Mariners, White Sox, and Twins. Rebecca with the Cardinals, Dodgers, and Astros. There you go. Jacob DeVelvis with the Pirates, Jays, and Padres. Dwayne, you're in the next one. Yeah, this is round 2. You are in round 3. Right after this box. Dude, Ezra, you're not kidding, man. You're not kidding, dude. In NFL breaks, I have to do quadruple random. I have to do 4 teams a spot because 32 doesn't divide by 3 very well. It's really nice when I'm doing boxes that have like NIL spots live. When I'm doing boxes that have NILs active, I can do a 33rd spot for that NIL spot, and then I can do a triple random. It's 11 spots instead of 10. But yeah, it's if they added like 1 to make it a 31, it would be a problem. Way to give me a new thing to worry about. Appreciate it, bud. Anyone know, is the Jake Paul fight supposed to be now? I know it was supposed to be for 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 Eastern, which we are at right now. That moment, is that when the card starts, or is that when his fight's supposed to start? Like they got undercards going first. Ooh, Trent pulled a big one. He sent a picture in the group chat. James Wood, Bowman, Chrome, Auto Red. Wow, nice. And then he also got the Drake Baldwin, gold to 50. Nice, very nice. That's when the card. Okay, I got you. That's what I was figuring was going to be the case. Because they don't really have an exact time that they're going to go, right? So I still got time. All right, last call, guys. Take a screenshot if you need one. Let's rip. I agree. Here, let me just check for Andrew real quick. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was figuring, Kyle. Yeah, I'm not too big into like UFC or MMA. I mean, really even boxing, but I mean, I can appreciate a good one every once in a while. But yeah, I don't watch many of them. I'm just gonna message Andrew here real quick, let him know we are full on round 3. He's my only missing. Okay, let's do it. Not yet on the bomb. Just print my list here real quick. I wait to print it until I got you guys on the main screen because it uses that same screen that you guys are looking at the team list on. So you're just gonna be watching me print. There we go. All right. And we're off. Good luck, guys. Michael Harris, Marcelo Mayer rookie, Pete Alonso, and Michael Harris, 4 out of 199. And Braves were Derek in the 3. Wyatt Langford, Max Muncy, rookie, extra card, J-Dom, Chase Petty, and Sandy Alcantara. Probably going to have a 3-card pack in here somewhere. Caleb Durbin, Nick Enright, Christian Campbell, rookie, Gleyber Torres, Christian Campbell on an ET. Five in this one too. CJ Abrams, Zach Veen, just extra base cards, but Will Wagner, Jackson Jobe ET, and our nucleus, Trey Turner. Kyle says, just a reminder for round 3, he will trade the Angels. Or he will trade for the Angels, I should say. Jazz Chisholm, Vinny Pascantino, Carlos Correa, and Austin Wells. Dustin Harris, Salvador Perez, Ultraviolet Beam, J-Dub, and Nico Horner. Come on, come on. Aaron Judge, Jeremy Pena, Luis Arias, Refractor, and Zach DeZenzo, rookie. Chewed up, whatever this is. Just a base card, but you got a nasty little dent in the side of that one. Extra card again, though. Jaron Duran, Manny Machado, Logan Gilbert. Star Clusters, Jacob Wilson and Nick Kurtz. Chris Bryant. Dude, a lot of these have extras. This one has 2 extra. Adele Amador, Austin Riley, Jackson Churio, Brooks Baldwin, Kyle Schwarber, and Zach Neto. 6 cards in that one. A little dinged up on the edges, but all base. It's just extra base cards. Trey Sweeney, Tarek Skubal, Dalen Lyle, Refractor, Dalen Lyle, base. Come on, man. Give me something here. Let's heat up. 2 cards in this one. So they're making up for it. Chandler Simpson, rookie, and Spencer Schwellenbach. Makes up for the 6. Sagano, Stephen Kwan, Jackson Merrill, E.T., Thomas Harrington, rookie. What a weird box. Orelvis Martinez, Chris Sale, Giancarlo Stanton, Nucleus, and Matt Chapman. Means there's a thickie one of them. I hope so, man. It's all extra base. Hassan Kim, Will Smith, Willie Adames, Stella Nova. There we go. Luis Angel Acuna, and then Ozzy Albies. Short print for the Mets. Let's see. Mets were Mitch in the 7. I feel like the Stella Novas and the Planetary Pursuits switched places. Last year, we got a lot of Planetary Pursuits. I mean, it felt like we were getting like 3 or 4 case. And then the Stella Novas, we would get 1. I feel like we're getting more Stella Novas, but we're getting fewer Planetaries. I've only gotten, so let's see, we did 15 boxes before today. Today's another 5 so far. So this will be 20 boxes after this next round. 21 if we finish the 4th. And we've gotten 3 Planetaries. 2 Suns and a Venus. Adolis Garcia, Junior Caminero, Cade Horton, E.T., and Kevin Alcantara. Yeah, they've been a little tougher ones. You've seen a cool thick one. There's only 3 cards in that pack. You haven't seen any thick ones yet. 2 Plutos? Dude, that'd be nasty. Jackson Joe, Brent Rooker, Lightspeed, Corbin Carroll, and Jacob deGrom. I need to go back and find the picture of the Yamamoto Pluto that we pulled last year. Jacob Wilson, rookie. Paul Skeens, White Hole, Carlos Narvaez, and Brian Reynolds. White Hole going to the Red Sox. That is Michael Sullivan. Christian Campbell, Max Fried, Vlad to 50. Nice. 31 out of 50. Gold. We'll take that one. Blue Jays. Blue Jays, Jacob in the 10. And then Corbin Burns. Planetarium. Is that new? That sounds familiar. They had that last year, right? I haven't pulled it for sure. That sounds familiar. Gold coming. Come on, be an auto. It's in a maybe auto spot. Agustin Ramirez, Dylan Cruz, base rookie. Ultraviolet Beam, Ellie De La Cruz. It is gold auto to 50. Good luck, guys. Whoo! There we go. J-Dom, Yankees. Michael Sullivan in the 2. Jason Dominguez to 50. 22 out of 50. Gold auto. Nice. Nice. Much better. I like it. So that's our second auto out of this stack, but we have yet to pull a planetary. That's the second. Yeah, we pulled an auto in the one of the boxes from the break. Trying to remember who it was. It was definitely one of the ones from the main break. Luis Arias. Woo! Riley Green to 10. Let's go. Black. Who's got the Tigers? Is it dropping? There it is. Michael Sullivan. Seven of 10. Good color on that one. Man, last 2 packs. Ultraviolet Beam, Brooks Lee, and Jung-Hoo Lee. It happens so often where we get down to the last, 2 to 4 packs are where so many of the good cards are. It's weird. 7 out of 10, Riley Green. I take him out the same way. It's the bottom packs of the bottom half. So it's like the ones that are back here. Because when I take him out, I take the top half, I combine it on the bottom. I take this top half, combine it on the bottom, and then set them down. So it's these bottom 2. Man. Whew. Tell you what, that picked up a little bit there at the end. It started off kind of slow. But that really picked up at the end. So Dylan Cruz, base rookie. Carlos Narvaez, white hole. Michael Harris to 199, Vlad to 50, Riley Green to 10, Stella Nova, short print, Luis Angel Acuna, and J-Dom, auto, gold to 50. Yep, Sam, this is round, no, I'm sorry, this is round 2. 3 is about to happen right now. And Scott's grabbing spot 7 on that last round. So the one that you see on the screen there is round 4 that we're still filling. That is the last one I can run. I will be out after that. You guys have cleaned me out for 2 straight days. Let's see if we can make it 3. I really thought I was going to have more today. Very aggravated that case didn't get shipped. But we'll have it on Monday. You know what it was, Jeff? I'm pretty sure it was. Who was that auto? Ben Rice. That's who it was. Ben Rice auto. So another Yankee. So 2 Yankees. Jeff Bryant, 8 on Cosmic, 8 on round 4. Got you, bud. All right, for round 3, you guys like the top box or the bottom box? 1 or 2, top or bottom? Like middle spoon. Hold on one second. Sam. Sam, I don't have you in this one. I know I remember you calling a spot. Oh, no, no, Sam, I'm sorry, but real quick. Sam, you are in. I'm sorry, but I thought you were in round 3. Yeah, you are. You're here, but well, you can't really see it. There you are. You're in spot 10. Hmm, can't really. Here, hold on one second. Oh, my overhead camera's in the way. Here. There we go. You're right here. You're in spot 10 of round 4. My bad, bud. Round 4. I mean, it'll be next. We'll have we got 4 more spots to close on that one, and then round 4 is full. So, yeah, sorry about that, bud. Didn't mean to confuse you there. That's okay, man. All right, bottom box. Here we go. Matt picked. Bottom box it is. Dwayne's grabbing 3 and 6. See, wait a minute, that ain't right. All right, Dwayne and 3 and 6. Got him. All right, 1 and 9, last 2. Rebecca said grab a random. Got you for 1, Rebecca. Say we'll throw you in the 9, and then Matt just closed it with spot 1. All right, so we are closed. Yep, no, perfect, bud. All right, so Rebecca in 9, and then I'm going to put Matt Thompson in 1. Matt, I'll pull you down off of the other side. There we go. Jeff says I'll take spot 2 on the right. Got it, bud. And then, like I said, you guys know how it works. I mean, if we don't end up closing the Bowman Chrome, no harm, no foul. We tried. But we'll see if we can get it to go. All right, so here, let me copy and paste that list real quick, and then I'll pull it down. So, yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and send over for round 4, those ones on the screen there, I'm about to go check payments. I'll check payments for those here in just a minute. We'll go ahead and run the random for round 3 first, while you guys who are in round 4 are shooting over. All right, back to 3. And let's pull this on screen. All right. Dwayne, I got you in spot 1. Again, this is for round 3. Dwayne's in round 1. Michael Sullivan's in 2. Matt Thompson's in 3. Michael Sullivan's in 4. Kyle is in 5, 6, and 7. And he is throwing out there, he wants those angels if you get them. Andrew Kersey in 8 and 9. Dwayne is in spot number 10. $25, Topps Cosmic Chrome, 1 box, triple random, live fill number 3 for today, 12/19. 5 times on the random. Diamondbacks down to Nats, 30 teams on the list. After 5 randomizations, I'm going to move the columns over, put them next to your names, and if you have spot 5, you'll get 5, 15, and 25. Spot 6 gets 6, 16, 26, so on and so forth. And we'll give you a quick trade window right after, and then we will break this box. Good luck. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Astros down to the Dodgers. Copy. And paste. All right. So I got the trade for him, Kyle. Dwayne, I got you with the Astros, Cubs, and Mets. Michael Sullivan, Red Sox, Angels, and Marlins. Matt Thompson, Rays, Braves, and Tigers. Michael Sullivan, A's, Twins, and Nats. Good set. Kyle with the Cardinals, Padres, Pirates, Reds, Phillies, Royals, Guardians, Orioles, Rangers. Andrew Kersey, Rockies, White Sox, Brewers, as well as Yankees, Diamondbacks, and Mariners. Dwayne with the Giants, Jays, and Dodgers. Any trades? Now's the time. I'm gonna send my. I've been messaging Michael his teams, just letting him know. So I will let him know you want those Angels. Round 3. All right, he is responding to me, Kyle. I'm gonna ask him, who do you want for the Angels? From Kyle. And he says Reds or Pirates, Kyle. Reds or Pirates for your Angels. And then he just came back and said, actually, Padres are probably more even. So, yeah, Padres may be in there too. Kyle, you said Reds. Are you good with Reds or Padres? Either one or just Reds? I'm going to say he's good with Reds. Waiting for a... All right, he says Reds, done. Okay. And then real quick, just to... There it is. So, there's the proof on the pudding. All right. So, Reds for... Where'd they go? Angels. There we go. Angels and Reds. There they are. All right. Any other trades? Last call. Take a screenshot if you need them. All right, let's do it. Dude, we're gonna pull a red one out. I want to see them red packs. We got to cross that off the list on release day last year before I even knew what they were. All right, here we go. Good luck, guys. I like it. Gold right off the bat. Jacob Wilson, rookie. Paul Skeens, Paul Goldschmidt, and Royce Lewis, 40 out of 50. Going to the Twins. Minnesota is Michael Sullivan in the 4. Man, Michael is running. Connor Norby, O'Neal Cruz, Justin Verlander, Dalen Lyle. Luis Arias, Julio, Matt Shaw, rookie, Nick Kurtz. Matt Shaw on the extraterrestrial talent. Max Scherzer, Vlad, Alan Rodin, and Helio Ramos. Wyatt Langford, Max Muncy, E.T. Acuna, and Austin Wells. Luis Angel Acuna, to be more specific. Caleb Durbin, J-Dom, Victor Mesa, Refractor, Thomas Harrington. Chase Petty, C.J. Abrams, Ultraviolet Beam, Cade Horton, Matt Chapman. This might be the best looking set that they make. It's up there, man. I like Inception a lot, but these are really nice. Edwin Diaz, Chris Sale, Star Clusters, Tatis Machado, and Jackson Merrill, Matt Olson. Trey Sweeney, Tarek Skubal, Garrett Cole, Refractor, and Jace Young. Zach Veen, Aaron Judge, Jeremy Pena, and Jacob deGrom. Just like the last box, kind of going through a streak of base packs. Where's the planetary? I think we might have just called it. Sagano, Rafi Devers, Corbin Carroll, E.T., rookie, planetary, Marcelo Mayer on the Sun. Let's go, Boston. Michael. Dude, Michael Sullivan is eating these. Jeez. Rebecca grabbing one last random for Bowman Chrome. I got you. Rebecca, I'm going to put you down here. Let's start this bottom half. Put you down here in 7. Seven on Bowman Chrome. Manny Machado, Logan Gilbert, Lightspeed Acuna. That one's Ronald. And Brian Reynolds. Tell you what, we did straight up call that planetary, though. Third sun. So that's 3 suns and 1 Venus so far. Stephen Kwan, Aurelvis Martinez, John Kinsey Noel, and Angel Martinez first. Drew Romo, Yamamoto, Lightspeed, Lou Brock, and Jose Altuve. Wyatt Langford, Nucleus, Luis Angel Acuna on the rookie. Stella Nova, Edgar Cuero, and Jung-Hoo Lee. So White Sox getting the Cuero. That is Chicago. Andrew Kersey in the 8. Luis Angel Acuna, Nucleus, rookie, going to the Mets. Mets were Dwayne in the 1. Yeah, dude, it's definitely accurate what I was saying earlier. I feel like it was a complete swap on scarcity between the Stella Novas and the Planetaries from last year. We got a lot more Planetaries last year. I mean, it's probably not a bad thing for them to be a little tougher. But then they replaced it by putting more of these Stellas in. Stella was a tougher pull last year. Robert Hassel, Victor Mesa, J Ram ET, and Garrett Cole. All right, bottom 4. Denzel Clark, Vinny Pasquantino, Blake Snell, Ultraviolet Beam, Roki rookie, gold to 50, 37 out of 50. Let's go on the color. Dwayne in the 10. There you go, Dwayne. Nice. Tell you, man, bottom 4. Nick Enright, Jaron Duran, Grant McCray, another numbered, Max Fried, 135 out of 199, going to the Yankees. Andrew Kersey. Yeah, I've only seen one Supernova as well. That first case we had one Supernova. They listed the Stella and Supernova as a case hit, but so far, like I said, I've seen one Super and like 8 to 10 Stellas. Jackson Joe, Brent Rooker, Ultraviolet Beam, Cam Smith, and Cade Horton. Base pack. Adele Amador, Austin Riley, Ultraviolet Beam, Jackson Merrill, and Ketel Marte. All right, so let me print this real fast. That was round 3. Recapping on round 3. Nick Kurtz, base rookie. Max Fried to 199. Luis Angel Acuna, rookie nucleus. Royce Lewis, gold to 50. Roki Sasaki, Ultraviolet Beam, gold to 50. Stella Nova, Edgar Cuero, and Marcelo Mayer, Planetary Pursuit, Sun Variation. All right. Let me check payments here real quick. I got to change this bag out. Let's see. Bear with me here 1 second. I'm going to hop out of the chat here for just a second. Check payments on round 4. All right. Rebecca, I've got... So, Rebecca, I've got you for 2 spots in this one. I got 1 payment for 55. I got you for 1 more, though. You're in spots 5 and 9 in round 4. So, I got you. I got 1 of them. And then, here, let me switch over here. Let's see. Scott Dorman, I got yours. Let's see. Sam, I got yours. Refresh this one, relog back in. Okay, Jeff Bryant, I got yours. Matt Thompson, I got yours. See, Dwayne, I've got your 2. Rebecca, I don't know if you saw the last comment. I need one more from you. You've got two spots in this one. You've got 5 and 9. I got the 55 from you. Yeah, I got 55 from you. Let me get 55 more and you're good to go. And then we are all paid up. And let's see. So Rebecca, this is our last cosmic. This is round 4. Yeah, and I'm sorry. There's a little bit of a delay, so sorry if I'm repeating some of this. But yeah, this is round 4. That's the one I'm checking payments on right now. We closed it. It is. Yeah, let me show you. It is this one right here. And so see, you're here in spot number 5 and down here in spot number 9. So you have 2 spots in this one. I also went ahead and gave you one over here in Bowman Chrome Hobby, but this one's not closed yet, and it may not go. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. But I got the 55 for one of these spots. I just need the 55 for the other, and you're good to go. Hopefully that made sense. Yeah, it's tough. I know sometimes the communication is tough with the delay, and then you throw in that sometimes people just for whatever reason they end up getting like a little bit behind, and so like they'll say something and I'll respond to it and like not realize that we're further off than just the lag. So it's just part of streaming on Facebook. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And then yeah, Rebecca, just if you could just send that at 55 when you get a chance. Like I said, we might not be you might be a little bit behind, so not a rush. You're good for it. I'm not worried about you. So we'll go ahead and get started. All right, let me bring this on screen. There we go. All right, so I got Matt Thompson in spot 1. Wait, you said spots? Hold on. Let me switch back over. Yeah, your spots comment just came up. I'm not sure what you mean, Rebecca. Are you saying 3 spots on over here? Are you talking about on Bowman Chrome? So this is Bowman Chrome. Yeah, this is my last. All right, so here, let me put this back on screen again. This is round 4, and it's my last box of Cosmic. So we filled it, we closed it. Everyone's paid up on here. I got 55 from you for one spot. I just need the 55 for the other, and this one's all paid up. But this box is this list right here, and that's my last one. So I'm about to be out of Cosmic. The other live fill option that I had was over here for this is Bowman Chrome though. Yeah, this is a Bowman Chrome break. 43 a spot for this one over here. So if you're asking for spots on this one, let me know. Because I think you're asking for Cosmic spots, and like I said, Cosmic is that's the last one, and it's closed. If you're wanting more spots on Bowman Chrome, just specify that it's for Bowman Chrome, and I'll get you more spots on that one. I can't really see that. Put that there. Okay. All right, let me hop back over here. So I got Matt Thompson's in spot number 1, Michael Sullivan's in spot number 2, Dwayne Bowman's in spot 3, Michael Sullivan's in 4, Rebecca Ann Patterson's in spot 5. Dwayne Bowman's in spot 6. Scott Dorman's in spot 7. Jeff Bryant's in 8. Rebecca's in 9. Sam is in spot number 10. Also, I just realized, Rebecca, you might not be live. If you notice down here at my timestamp, it's 5:42 on the West Coast. So if you're, Pacific time's 5:42, be 8:42 Eastern. If you look down at your clock right now and it's like, if it's not that time, you're behind. So it happens sometimes. And if that does happen, you should be able to fast forward like to get live. Or you can back out and jump back in. Should get you live. But yeah, it's just in case you're behind. All right. That makes it a lot harder to communicate. All right. Let's see. Let me get my random. All right, this is round 4, 2025 Topps Cosmic Chrome 1-box triple random live fill number 4 for today, 12/19. We're going to go 5 times on the randomizer. Diamondbacks down to Nationals. As always, guys, 30 teams on the list. 5 times on the random. If you have spot 7, you get all the 7s. 7, 17, 27. 8 gets the 8s. 8, 18, 28, so on and so forth. Best of luck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got the Jays down to the Rocks. Copying. And pasting. Okay, gonna move the columns over. All right. Matt Thompson with the Jays, Marlins, and Royals. Michael Sullivan, Mets, Twins, and Tigers. Dwayne with the O's. There you go, bud. Mariners and Phillies. Michael Sullivan with the Reds, A's, and Pirates. Rebecca with the Dodgers, Brewers, and Cardinals. Good set. Dwayne with the Braves, Angels, and Cubs. Scott Dorman, Diamondbacks, Giants, and Stros. Jeff Bryant with the Padres, Yankees, and Guardians. Rebecca with the Nats, Rays, and Rangers. Sam with the Sox, and Rocks. Pair of socks and a set of rocks. Undercards going? Nice. Yeah, Manny sent me a picture of the two of them standing next to each other. Like, man, look at how much smaller he is. Dude, that's not real. They Kyler Murray'd this man. I'll show you the pic he sent. It was kind of funny. Rebecca's saying it starts now. Looks like undercards. Is it? It was supposed to start 45 minutes ago. She might be behind. Hold on. right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull this down. Sorry, guys. Cleaning this up real quick. Just need one more second. Okay. All right. Hang on, sorry. I'm okay. All right. Rebecca, I am chatting with you here right now. I think you are live, but if you yeah, we as long as you are chatting with me right now, we're good. So, I don't know, for some reason I thought you might have been behind, but I guess you were not. You should be good. All right. No, but don't pay yet. All right, I'm going to pull that list off. We don't really need that anymore. And here we go. All right, good luck, guys. Last Cosmic for the night. If anybody is interested in getting Bowman Chrome going, we got almost halfway full on that one. If not, that's no worries. We can call it. Jeff from the future. If you were really Jeff from the future, you'd have been doing trades a minute ago. You'd have been trading out Yankees for, and then something that no one would have saw coming, but you know it's going to hit. Rhett Lauder, Kyle Tucker, Lightspeed, James Wood, and Chandler Simpson. Zach Veen, Aaron Judge, Jeremy Pena, and Kyle Manzardo. Jeff, we're up to no one hit the Powerball the other day. They're drawn again tonight. No, tomorrow. I think they draw tomorrow. It's up to 1.5. 1.5 billion with a B now. Connor Norby, O'Neal Cruz, Justin Verlander, and Dumper. Or I know my teams will hit. I like that. That's the right answer there. Wyatt Langford, Corbin Carroll, Nucleus, Star Clusters with the Dodgers, Otani, Yamamoto, and Sasaki, 3 Japanese Dodgers. That's a really cool card. And then Cody Bellinger. I'm going to sleeve that card. I like that one. Yeah, dude, it's hard to fathom. Manny Machado, Logan Gilbert, Lightspeed, Trout, and Mike Trout. Max Muncy, J-Dom, Dylan Cease, Refractor, and Christian Walker. Still waiting for color. Die cut. Looks like another Stellanova coming. Ben Williamson, Adele Amador, Nick York. I'm going to stop dropping nukes for them unless they're numbered. Gunnar Henderson, Stellanova. O's. Dwayne. Like I said, man, not nearly as short as they've been in years past. Getting a ton of these now. Dwayne will take it on his O's, though. Austin Riley, Ha-Seong Kim, Ultraviolet Beam, Paul Skeens, and Shota. Chase Petty, C.J. Abrams, Dylan Cruz, E.T., and Francisco Lindor. Jackson Churio, Brooks Baldwin, Kyle Schwarber, and Drew Thorpe. Why do they always put Drews at the very end? Brooks Lee, Shohei Ohtani, Isaac Paredes, Refractor, Colton Cowser. Man, they are putting everything in the bottom. Come on, let's go. Cameron Meisner, Javi Baez, Juan Soto, E.T., and Byron Buxton. Come on. Planetary, I think. Looks like a Planetary Pursuit. Dylan Dingler, Mackenzie Gore, E.T., Kyle Tucker. And it's another Sun, Vlad. So that's our 5th Planetary since release day. 21 boxes. About 1 in 4 have a Planetary. And that is now 3 Suns and 1 Venus. Blue Jays were Matt Thompson, the 1. Hey, Rebecca. I see you. Freddie Freeman, Griffin Conine, David Festa, and a blue Bob. 42 out of 99, White Sox. White Sox, Sam in the 10. Tatis, Logan Webb, Corey Seager, and Chase Meadrith. Riley Green, Caden Dana. Star Clusters, Shohei and Mookie Betts. Another set of Dodgers. Aaron Nola. Cam Smith, rookie. Francisco Alvarez, Ultraviolet Beam, J-Dom. Spencer Strider. Come on. Hunter Green, Ryan Bliss, Alex Bregman, Freddie Peralta. 2 packs. Last call, guys, on Bowman Chrome. Let's see if we can get it going. If it doesn't close, like I said, we'll pull it down. We'll end the stream if it doesn't go. But if you would be in, if it were a little closer to filling, grab a spot. There may be others that are thinking the same thing. Ben Rice, Ronald Acuna, Lightspeed, Julio, and Mason Wynn. Purple coming. Moises Ballesteros, Jackson Holiday, Mick Abel, and Francisco Lindor, 86 out of 150. Going to the Mets, that is Michael Sullivan in the 2. Yeah, I mean, outside of the Planetary, it was not the biggest box. Didn't get much color on that one. So we had Francisco Lindor to 150, Lou Bob to 99. We had a Stella Nova, Gunnar Henderson, and then the Vlad Sun Planetary Pursuit. So not too much in that one. Couple cool cards, but just nothing in the middle. Didn't hit quantity on that one. Let me print this list real quick. And again, make last call. Again, guys, just a heads up, on Monday, I am going to try to work it up. We're going to see how it looks. But I'm leaning towards doing a case break of Topps Chrome Update Jumbo, since the prices come down a little bit, a lot of it. So make sure you guys are getting the text messages for that. Thinking that one may fill pretty quick, actually. So, yeah. Timber, I got you. Caught him. All right, no going on the Bowman Chrome, looks like. Well, guys, we will go ahead and call it there then. So I appreciate the fills as always, guys. Thanks for helping us get those through. Did hit a bunch of people tonight, so we did have some good boxes. Congrats to those who did hit well. And if I wasn't able to get you a hit, hopefully I'll get you guys on the next one. Hopefully everybody has a great weekend. Enjoy some football. Yeah, enjoy the fight tonight. And I will be back up here on Monday. We'll see you guys then. Take care, guys. Have a good night.